has soured a bit because of the geopolitical tensions and the US attack on Syria. But for our own markets, we have plenty of stocks to talk about. So let's get our entire team on board to tell us what you should be watching out for as we head into trade. Before that, let's get a quick word in from David Lennox of Fat Profits on how the crude market has reacted. Remember, there's been a big jump in crude. Brent crude is now approaching $56 a barrel. David, hi, good morning and thanks for joining us. What kind of impact do you see on the crude market? The knee-jerk reaction has been on the upside to 56, but do you see it a bit more protracted?
Look, at this stage, you'd have to suggest that we've seen the knee-jerk reaction, yes, but to see a more protracted rally in the oil price, it would unfortunately have to see the geopolitical tension spread a little further. If the US is going to confine its strike to just the one airbase and no further, then we would expect to see some easing of that geopolitical events over the course of the next day or two. And of course, the oil price will go back towards that $51 to $52 level. You've got to remember, Syria is probably not a significant Syria is not a significant part of the oil logistics. So really, it is that geopolitical tension that's there. Once that eases, the oil prices will ease with it.
Fair point, David. So at the moment, will you just live by the hour, live by the headline, or will you already go and short Brent?
Look, at this stage, no. We've got a positive outlook for Brent going forward and for WTI throughout the remainder of 2017. And we premise that on the fact, I believe from the data sets that we're seeing, OPEC's going to maintain its quotas, and we'll be coming up on some March data very shortly out of OPEC. And of course, we're going to, we believe, see a very strong drive season in the US come their summer of 2017. So we're very positive on crude. Maybe in the short term, we would be covering at about this level, but at this point in time, it's still very early in the geopolitical event. So you just want to, but we think at this stage, keep your powder dry. We may see a little more of a surge, depending on what other actions nations take.
Fair point, David. Thank you. You want to ask?
No, I just wanted to ask you quickly, what would the floor of the crude market be now? You spoke about the immediate upside, but what would the floor as well as the ceiling over the next, say, 6 to 8 months be for crude?
Look, certainly we think that the ceiling's probably for Brent going to be about $78, which is our end-of-year price. But the floor, we certainly think at this stage that we won't see it much below $45 a barrel. And we say that because there is momentum, we now believe, to the top side, and that is primarily because of what OPEC has done with its ceiling. We're expecting to see OPEC actually sustain production at about the 32.5 million barrels, which is their ceiling, and the talk or the rhetoric we've heard is suggesting that, and that's really going to keep that floor on the oil price.
David, thank you very much for